Introducing the Conditional Status Smart Column, a powerful tool that enhances workflow control on Monday.com. Unlike the native status column, this app allows you to enforce a structured workflow by setting prior statuses, making specific columns mandatory, and restricting updates to assigned users. With these conditions in place, you can ensure that tasks progress in the right order and that no critical steps are skipped. By using Conditional Status Smart Column to set up automation triggers, you can ensure that actions are executed only when preset conditions are met. By integrating Conditional Status Smart Column, you gain better control over your workflow, reducing manual errors, and improving team efficiency. To set it up, we click on the plus icon to add a column and go to the More Columns option. Then go to Installed Apps and search for the app. You will have to install it from the Monday.com marketplace if you haven't installed it already. When you add it to the board, a new column will be added. Now, let's see how these two status columns differ from one another. By default, we have the three statuses that Monday.com provides. We can edit and change them. Let's change them to match the values that we have in the status column. We have shipped, packing in progress, and order received here. We'll keep these as they are. Now, let's go to Settings and Customize Status column. We'll keep it to 3, no worries. At first, we have not set up any conditions for the status column to check. So, when we try to change it, it will change to any value we want. If we change it to shipped, it will be changed to shipped. This happens because we did not set any dependencies inside this status column. Now, let's set up conditions. We go to Conditions, and let's say we want the shipped status to change only when the invoice number is filled. If it is not filled, it will not change. Let's say this column is invoice number, it is filled, and we set a condition. Whenever this is filled, the status will change. Now, let's try changing it to shipped. It will not change because the invoice number is missing. So, we go to Missing Information and add the invoice number here, and now it will change. The automation runs, checks if the condition matches, and then the change happens. This was just one condition that I set up. For example, we can set another condition. If the current status is something specific, only then will it change. Let's say, just for demonstration, if the status is order received, only then will it be delivered. So we set the condition. If the status column is order received, then it can be changed to delivered. Now, when we try changing it to delivered, the system enforces the rule. The ability to perform this action is only allowed when the status is order received. So, when we change this value to order received and then try to change it to delivered, it will now work. Similarly, we can also restrict which person on the board can change specific statuses. Again, we check the conditions and specify that only a particular assigned person can change the status. Let's say I am the assigned person. Since I am the only person on this board, I am allowed to change it to packaging. This is how we can set up Conditional Status Smart Columns, and how it improves upon the existing status columns that Monday.com provides. We can add multiple conditions for a particular status to work. Try it out on the Monday.com marketplace. Install it from there. If you face any issues, feel free to reach out to us at Jetpack Apps. Thank you for watching.